So apparently working an honest job and making an honest living is something to be made fun of and laughed at. Hmm. Hey everybody, I'm Faye Bishop here with your daily report where the culture is news. As you know, I like to talk about a lot of topics that affects us. I don't know if you've heard by now, but Cosby Show alumni actor Geoffrey Owens, who played Elvin, the young doctor who was married to Sandra, one of the Cosby Family Show daughters on the famous sitcom, was photographed while working his job at a Trader Joe's in New Jersey. The actor, who was on the sitcom from 1985 to 1992, was spotted by a local shopper at the Clifton, New Jersey store, and he was standing behind one of the checkout counters wearing a Trader Joe's staff shirt and a name tag that read Geoffrey. Apparently the shopper spotted the actor, and I don't know why she took a picture, but apparently it has definitely sparked a debate. As she sent the picture to the Daily Mail, Fox News then picked up on the story, and it has basically gone viral. The internet continues to remain undefeated. And I know this is a line that is often said by most of us, but it's so true. What's unfortunate is that it's undefeated and not in a good way. The reason I say that is because there seems to be this culture we're living in now where there is like this constant hunt for the next story. You have bloggers, and I blame social media for that, because you have bloggers and journalists alike who are always looking for someone or something to make the next subject of their story. And it's strictly for purposes of hits to their websites, hits to their social media pages. And of course, they're doing it for purposes of our entertainment. What it is they either want us laughing or crying, and sometimes both. I feel like in this instance, they took it too far, in my opinion, and I'm glad that others agree. I blame classism for us needing to even have a conversation about Mr. Geoffrey Owens in the first place. He's an American. He's working an honest job, earning himself an honest living. The question is, why do we see a problem with that? And we see a problem with it because America, for whatever reason, is so obsessed with celebrities and public figures and gossip and what we think is wealth. That's why whenever someone decides to work somewhere other than in the entertainment industry, we think there's something wrong with it. We vilify them, despite the fact that there's only a small teeny fraction of us in the U.S. population who works there anyway. You know, it's crazy because even us regular Joe Schmo nobodies often like to think of ourselves as mini celebrities. Again, I blame social media for that. It's so bad that we make fun of people who don't have a lot of followers or likes on their social media pages. We feel the need to shame them for it. We make fun of them for it. And it's only because we associate being the most followed or the most liked or the most glorified or most world-renowned as some sort of currency. It's why that woman who snapped the photo of Geoffrey was so jarred and taken aback to see him working at Trader Joe's. But here's the reality. What many people don't know, or rather what people only know, is what they see on TV, in pictures, what they read in gossip blogs about celebrities and entertainment figures. They don't know anything else. And it's because we're conditioned to see luxury and glamour. You know, it provides like an escape from our own routines and realities, and it gives us something to fantasize about. But what many people don't know, and this is the reality here, is that the entertainment industry and the jobs are exactly that. They are jobs. Roles and benefits come and go just like your day job. Believe it or not, you are not guaranteed to work there. You are not guaranteed to have a job the next day you show up. It is not guaranteed to last that long. And believe it or not, there are many, many actors who have to work side jobs with flexible hours to keep the bills paid. Years and years ago, when I started out in the finance industry after leaving my own entertainment industry job, I worked side by side with a former player of the Chicago Bears. He wasn't even a retired player, and he was very young. He spent about 4 seasons in the NFL league before being, taken off contract. And guess what he had to do? He had to go look for work somewhere else. Guys, it happens, believe it or not. And it happens to even some of the most famous ones. A lot of actors, believe it or not, have gone on to be office managers, teachers, dog walkers, PR assistants. Some of them actually go into law enforcement. Some end up going into finance. And of course, the biggest one of all is bartending and becoming a waiter. It's what happens. Little do we know, though, Geoffrey Owens is a very, very accomplished person. He's not just an actor. He didn't just act on the Cosby Show. His only job wasn't just on the Cosby Show. He's actually a graduate of summa cum laude from Yale University. And he's actually taught acting at primary stages and Columbia University. He's been on Broadway. I think his most recent gig was in 2013. And he's done other acting jobs on TV shows such as The Affair and Lucifer. We also have to keep in mind that, like the rest of the Cosby Show cast, Mr. Owens, fell short, like the rest of them, through no fault of his own, because of the legal issues going on with Mr. Cosby. Because of the fact that a lot of broadcasters have pulled the Cosby Show from syndication, the residual checks are drying up. That's right, gang. When they don't run your TV show in syndication anywhere, you get no residual check. Ask any actor. So this is the stuff that we tend to not know about, the regular people don't know about. And I think it's very important that you do know. And I think it's very important to think about these kind of things before you judge. I'm really glad that a lot of actors are coming out to defend Mr. Owens. They're defending him because they get it. They understand. Because like you and I, actors and entertainers have bills and they gotta eat. I don't know if you know it or not, but some of your favorite rappers actually have Shopify stores. Some of them are even on Fiverr right now as we speak, doing what they have to do to earn a living. These are facts. Look them up for yourself. 99% of them are not worth the tens of millions of dollars that you see published in media outlets. To be honest, if I do say so myself, those stories are actually purposely planted there by publicists and PR people. It's done for purposes of marketing. I don't know if anyone knew that or not, but yeah. Cynthia Nixon, who's running for governor of New York right now, even had to, when she did her recent debate, even had to debunk the rumors about her being worth the tens and millions of dollars that, media outlets tend to say that she's worth. It's the truth. A lot of that information is based on information being provided by publicists. It can be any number that, or figure that's given to the media outlet. It's not necessarily based on actual tax receipts obtained by the publication based on the person's net income or anything like that. This isn't to say that entertainers don't live comfortable lives, but shit, who's to say that Mr. Owens isn't living comfortably? He probably works at Trader Joe's because he wants to. You know what I mean? The bottom line is that this shit is the economics of life, good people. And yes, it is the economics of life even for your favorite performers. But what we need to start doing is stop differentiating what kind of work we think is real or legitimate or worth a damn, and start to value the actual hard work of the person who does the work in whatever form it comes. The woman who snapped this photo and sold it to media outlets wouldn't like it if someone came to her job and began taking photos of her and say, ooh, look, you're a secretary, or ooh, look, you do this for a living, ooh, look, you wash windows, and invading her privacy. And I'm sure you wouldn't like it either. There is no shame in honest work for honest pay. And as I always say, the day when people start minding their own damn business is going to be a glorious day. So let me know what you think about this story in the comments, and let me know what you think about this culture's obsession with celebrity worship and what we see as glam and luxury, and why we see a laboring job as something to scoff at. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next report.